Okay, so next pattern, task 2, we're looking at what causes the problems and what solutions. Okay, so problem and solution essay. So obviously you should have your introduction, background sentence, opinion, subtopics. Okay, so what are you going to talk about in this essay? Your body 1, where you should probably be doing, you know, what are the causes, and your body 2, where you provide some solutions. Okay, and then in your conclusion, you should provide a summary. You should restate some kind of opinion. In this type of essay, it doesn't have to be strong, but it might be choosing out, you know, the most serious cause or the best solution or something like that. But you don't need to have a strong opinion all the way through. You just need to be clear about your cause and effect. So the clear thing is to do for cause and effect is like explaining how your cause creates the problem and then how your solution also fixes the problem. So it's about using those linking languages. As a result, consequently, because of this, if we do this, this will happen. We can solve X by doing Y. Okay, so it's using that linking cause and effect language to show relationships. So let's take a look at what this topic is. In many countries, schools have severe problems with student behavior. What do you think are the causes of this? What solutions can you suggest? I'm laughing because I'm a teacher. It just makes you laugh. I'm like, yeah, student behavior, so problematic. In recent years, undesirable conduct among school students has been at the center of a heated discussion. We hear in the news about all sorts of misconduct like violence, theft, and even rape by students in school. A few years ago in South Korea, a group of middle school boys harassed a classmate, consequently leading him to suicide. In this essay, the reason behind this phenomenon will be explained, followed by measures that can tackle this issue. Overall, I think this is a really good introduction. It covers the background information well. It gives a specific example of something awful that happened. The only thing that potentially could make it slightly better is telling me what the reason is that you're going to talk about, and then tell me the solution that you're going to discuss in more detail. Okay, you got to think of your introduction like a road sign. Okay, you're telling me which direction you're going to go in your essay. Okay, so it's not like a spoiler it's not repeating it to tell me again, but just briefly, this should be a brief summary of what you're going to talk about in more detail. That shows me that you've planned and thought about your essay. So look, first of all, one of the main causes for their problematic behavior is their immaturity and preference for instant gratification. Okay, for you to say who, it's your first sentence, you can't use a reference. Instant gratification, nice vocabulary. Teenagers are not fully developed a sense of cause and effect, therefore do not think about what kind of results their misbehavior will bring. This is a very nice sentence, logical argument, and has got a nice explanation. Also, in most countries, the law does not punish juvenile delinquents the same way as adults. They are usually sent to reformatory or sentenced with community service, nice specific vocabulary. Some teenagers take advantage of this fact and commit heinous crimes without hesitation. Nice. Okay, this is a very good paragraph. They've explained, okay? They've explained their reasoning. They do it logically, and they're linking their ideas together. Okay, so that's something nice. We've got very good vocabulary, very clear, very consistent grammar. You can tell I can understand as we're going through what this candidate is trying to say. As for the measures to deal with the problem, there are some possible approaches. Firstly, schools should teach students that a long life awaits after finishing school, and what you did in high school can affect your future. Awaits you. Secondly, instead of soft punishment, underage delinquents should be sent to prison just like adults. Harsh. An immediate consequence to their actions will deter problematic behavior in students. This measure should not be viewed as cruel to young students, but rather an initiative to be responsible. I'm not sure if they mean initiative. I think they mean like what's the word I'm looking for? Incentive. That's what they're trying to say. An incentive rather than initiative to be responsible. Yeah, again, this is very, it's logical. It's clear. And what makes it clear? Few grammatical errors. Okay, that makes it so it's unfair in a way that having small grammar mistakes detracts from your argument, because surely a logical argument is a logical argument, but it really helps so much when you're able to explain in a clear, precise, focused way exactly what you mean. And I really appreciate that in essay. So it comes across that it makes your argument actually sound better, that you've done it in a clear, concise, and correct way. To recapitulate, we shouldn't be using recapitulate. I think they mean to reiterate. Capitulate means to give up, and means to do again, so it means give up again. So I think they mean reiterate, iterate, to say reiterate, some causes of teenage misconduct were identified above and possible solutions were put forward accordingly. In this regard, the government as well as the general public will have to give careful consideration to this matter to tackle the given situation. Okay, it would have been nice if you'd have paraphrased, and summarized your arguments again. But otherwise, a solid conclusion, well argued, interesting discussion. So in terms of task achievement, I sort of want to give a 6.5 for it because I felt they addressed all parts of the task very well. They logically expanded and explained on their points. Cohesion and coherence. I thought it was great. I thought it was logical. It flowed well together. That was very nice. In terms of vocabulary, there was very nice vocabulary going on, especially in the first half of the sentence. There was just one instance of a sort of misused word. So I would want to give a 7 for that because they used a lot of vocabulary that was specific to crime and these issues. Juvenile delinquents, reformatory, sentenced to community services, heinous crimes, misbehavior, instant gratification. So these are all words that are sort of associated with the specific topic, you know. They're not just saying, oh, they should be punished, they should go to prison, the police should punish them. They're using specific words, you know. Juvenile delinquents is a specific word for young people who commit crimes. Should be sent to reformatory. So they're using a higher level, more specific vocabulary than just prison or jail. So that's why I thought it was very good. Their grammar was good. They used a lot of like nice, very clear sentences. Could they have used some more complex sentences? Sure. But what I don't want to encourage is encouraging candidates just to write complex sentences just to get the points up when they can't really use them very well. Because what I appreciated about this essay was that this candidate didn't try to use overly complicated sentences, kept things clear and focused. So I would probably give a 6.5 for grammar, just because I want to see more complex sentences. But that's something the candidate can work on easily in class. So I would give an overall 7 for this. I thought it was very good, clear, concise, well structured, well argued, very few grammatical errors, very strong.